Hey, welcome back. And as you can see, I forwarded the time to 5 and then searched for Father Synod. Turns out he was in a lecture in the drawing room, so I listened to the lecture. It wasn't really anything important. It was like the history of Blake Manor, but yeah, not important as I said. So I now can talk to Father Synod. And then we can finally
Yes, my child.
discuss Murphy Child. Father, I was wondering if I might ask something of you. I couldn't tell you without knowing what it is you'd ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, has a little girl who was taken into custody by a Magdalene laundry... By a what? Shortly after her birth. She's anxious for news of her. I said I would ask on her behalf. There's so much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother? Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? What agents of the divine are we? That we would do something so vile? Are we agents of the divine at all? What you ask is outside of my power or influence, at least as you would ask it. I would enter suffering or suffering in my own way. But that is of no use to her here now. No, I'm sorry to say that she will not see that child again by conventional means, Mr. Ward. But we are surrounded by unconventional people, are we not? Maybe one of them has a way to see what cannot normally be seen. I know, it's the well. Now go with God and help that poor girl.
Well,
Yeah, Fiat Kalagach. Oh, she's right there. Perfect.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back?
Yeah, sure.
do you think
here.
you'd be able to lead Miss Murphy in well scrying? It would do her good to see her daughter. But the Magdalene laundry that took her child, they won't share any information.
I can think of no better cause. You tell Miss Murphy I'm ready whenever she is.
Perfect. I did want to talk to
There you
Mr. Coventry, but I guess it's too late now.
Come here now. Have you done this before, Alanav? No, miss. I've never... I didn't know it would really work. Does it? It most certainly does. Come here and stand beside me. You'll want to look into the well. And deep breaths. There. Now, I want you to think about your daughter. Do your best to picture her in your mind. Look at that. There you go.
She seems happy.
That's her? She has your eyes, does she not? She looks all right. Oh, she looks well. Oh, I was so worried. I hope you'll get to see her again someday. But until then, I can show you how to do this for yourself too, you know.
Mr. Varley, you're a little bit too close and scary.
You... Really? I've no words. That'd be... Thank you. It's no trouble at all, sweetheart.
Oh, how cute. To love that child so much, she'd scarcely met her before they were separated. Separated in God's name. Did the Lord not die for all sins? Well... I guess he died for the sins before he died, and afterwards the sins all
ease the hurt in my heart
piled up again.
To see her. But it does with the guilt. I didn't know how heavy that was sitting on my soul. Now that I know she's okay, I think I can rest.
Why don't you take some time, Miss Murphy, and rest? I think we can handle the seance without you.
If you're sure, sir, I do feel weary from all this.
Mystery solved. Right. Another one down. So Mr. Coventry is the only one. Oh, no, no, all alone. Yes. That's all the lights out. What does that mean for the seance, I wonder? Is Mr. Coventry not going to the seance? I think he said something about that, right? I wonder if I gathered enough facts. Yeah. Again. I want to go to Mr. Coventry because he's the only one that's left. That still needs to be researched. Yes, incomplete maps of the grounds. So they know the grounds. Okay, he cannot be it. So it's only him left. And of course Blake. I still think it's Blake, but you know, we still have to eliminate him from the list of suspects. Alright, he should be in the drawing room still. Oh, I hope I can enter. I do want to ask him about the locket I found and where he got it. Because it has to be his, right? Otherwise, why would it be in front of his room? Or someone else dropped it, but I don't think that's the case. Let's see. We are over there. Please. Yes. All right. Mr. Coventry. I found something
Mr.
interesting. The locket. This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you are staying in? Oh, why? That belonged to my dear dead wife from before we married. Damney she was, Elaine Damney. Oh, it's not Evelyn Dean. I'm here hoping to speak with her. You see, I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Huh? Mr. Coventry has given me 2 names for his deceased wife, Lillian Smith and Elaine Damney. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry Smith before we married. Smith before we married. Oh, you told me her name was Elaine Damney. Oh, well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, see. Ah, okay. So... Mr. Coventry's room has no mementos of his recently deceased wife. Your wife? Would you have a picture I could see? Ah, those are in my room. I remember to take one when I'm next there to show you later on. But it was not... This is a fine location, is it not? I only wish I knew how to capture it. Do you paint, sir? In fact, I do. It helps keeps my hands steady, which is useful for work. Have you painted much while here? Not as much as I'd hope. There's so much happening that I'm not left with the energy. What have you painted? A landscape? Ah, I couldn't say, sir. It is work that was done in confidence. Oh, a commission. Something of the sort, but I couldn't say more. It wouldn't be gentlemanly. Okay. The will? The young master, Walter Blake. Do you know much of the lad? Well, not a whole lot. He was in a carriage accident some years back, the one his mother died in. I gather it left the boy scared, both mentally and physically. He doesn't come out when the hotel has guests. I relate to him in a way. I lost my mother when I was young too, so at least he's not entirely alone. One couldn't be too lonely, I suppose, in a large house surrounded by staff. Sleeping pills? I find I just cannot sleep well here. I hope you are faring better. Oh well, I have pills that help with that sort of thing. I'd wager I could fall asleep on a battlefield once I've taken them. Nothing, not even dreams, get through. Or at least I certainly don't recall anything in the mornings. Huh. Okay, let me just see his file. Talk to Master Blake is my current focus. Okay. Interesting. So I guess I found everything in his room, right? Then what else is there to do? But why is there still something missing? I'm pretty sure we can do something about that. I mean, I have the time anyway, so why not go to his room? Mr. Coventry's room. Yes, it's right above this one. Well, this floor. I don't even know. Was Mr. Blake there as well? Is there something I have to talk to him about still? I mean, it's not that important, I guess. No one is in there, yeah? Right. I think I found everything in here, right? Yeah, looked at that. Looked at that. Found that. Let's see. Newspaper. Dictionary. Okay. Casual. Leather folder. Pills. Paintings. I think I found everything. Doesn't seem to be anything here on the floor. Maybe I missed something. No. Okay. What now? So for him I have to talk to Master Blake. Master Blake is this guy. Investigate the Blake residence. I can only do that after 8. What about him? Attend the silent dinner, which is at 8. Right now. Still far off. But I think we got everything. I could ask Mr. Varley about some more stuff, but like about the family, but I don't think it's that important. So I'm going to pass the time again. Let me just save. Oh. 6, 7, 8. Seven, 8. Can't believe I managed to do everything. There's still so much time, so pretty good, if I do say so myself. All lights are off. I did it. Alright, silent dinner. Where is the dining room? This way.
Mr. Ward, will
Of course I
a
will.
reminder, sir, that the silent dinner is different to the other meals. Silent being the operative word here.
Yeah, I know.
No talking, please. Unless you'd like to upset our guests. And they're unnerved by staring, so none of that. Secondly, there will be no staff. We'll be having our own meal in the servants' hall. Though of course your food has already been prepared. Thirdly, I've been told to impress upon you that this is a deeply spiritual event. If you feel the need to leave, that's fine, but don't disturb anyone. That should be all, if you'll allow me to show you to your seat.
So we're just going to eat silently. Who's that?
Ghosts?
That's their father and friend.
Lord save me. I cannot get used to this. Laura? She returned for this, despite being freed. Mrs. Lau's husband.
Mary
Is that
Blake?
Mary Blake? Why is she facing away?
Oh, she doesn't like the
Alexander
Marquess.
Quinn?
What about our brother? There's still
I
one seat
suppose I
left.
shouldn't stare. Varley said it upsets them. Then, I suppose, all there is to do is eat. What is this?
Oh yeah, the Blake Manor
There
key.
is a key here. The note reads, Blake residence now.
What about the food?
Mrs. Joyce, I assume. Perhaps it's a good time to investigate, since the Marquess and most of the guests appear to be here.
I'm going to take my leave. Alright, I think the entrance was... Yes, it was here. Let me save. Alright, enter. Hello? Entrance hall? Basement annex? Where am I? Just... Where am I going to end up here? I thought there was a big residence. There's no time to waste. I need to get to the Blake. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. So is this like my escape route once I do something, or why is this connected? What am I doing? I have to go to the entrance hall. Are you sure? There's less than 1 hour to the seance. Entering the Blake residence is the point of no return. Are you confident in the knowledge that you have gained about the culprit and suspects thus far? Sure. What about Coventry? I don't know. What is going on here? It's all boarded up. What the fuck? The clock. Miss Joyce was right. Things are not right here. Yes. What the heck is going on? Okay, there's some stuff here. What state of mind was he in? What state of mind is he in? What is going on here? These papers, the scrawlings on them are largely indecipherable, and many pages are ruined from liquid being spilled on them. Gather mystics. Seance will channel the life energy. Psychic jolt. When the veil is at its thinnest, open the portal. Wake the god from its sleep. Each letter S has been drawn over in red ink. What? Nothing here. Drafts of invites for a handful of participants. Only of Finn, Dean and Mantovani's name are here. So is Mantovani... They've been turned to face the walls. Youth? What state of mind was he in? Okay, I've already got that. Bottle. It's nearly empty, so someone is drinking. It's sticky with alcoholic residue. Ew. Got some more evidence. What else is there? The chair. All the same. A defaced family portrait. Of who? Elevator? This must be to allow Walter Blake to move between floors. Wait, what? The statue have been blindfolded. Somebody did not want anything watching them. Oh. No, wait. A portrait of the Blake family. There's another one of these in the atrium, if I remember correctly. They look quite similar. Yeah. I can't go there. The lab. What kind of lab? What's this? Looks to be a sort of lineage map. It starts with 3 names from long ago. Oh god, the miscellaneous. It works its way down, then to modern times. At the bottom, many names are struck out, but 2 are circled. Evelyn Dean and Domnalo Finn. And who else? The 3rd lineage has been erased after the name Grania Imigan. What? The gate is sealed by 3 locks, each requiring the blood of the Malaysians who locked it. Okay, someone wants to get to the Tuatha De Danann. Schematics for some kind of machine that harnesses lightning to some end. What kind of... This book seems to be part Science part occult. An attempt to marry the two? I can't begin to imagine what this represents. Whatever meaning this may have, it's lost to me. I don't understand the text as a whole, but some parts of this grid have been circled. A set of circled numbers I found inside a strange book. 74, 53, 26. Okay. Work on distilling. Power from blood. Research for various contraptions like the voltaic battery in the telegraphic room. The table of elements. A periodic table with the names, abbreviations and details of the elements. There was a time when I could do them in my head and like memorize them for school. Not all of them. I wonder if these are related to the ring numbers in the mathematics book. Oh, 74W. What was the rest? 74, 53, 26. 74, 53... 26. Wife. Okay, it's not ominous at all. There must be a code here, but which buttons and in what order? I guess it's supposed to be the wife. So I need to know what kind of... No, I don't get it. Is there... Oh, I can turn it. Wife. Are the floorboards shaking? Uh-oh. Ooh, a hidden door mechanism. Nice. You. Jars full of human organs and animals preserved in a strange liquid. Yeah, I don't even... A delusion of generations. A smear would not be enough to open the gates. Not a drop could be wasted to ensure success. Then a note. The blood must be fresh. They cannot perish before... You! So they are still alive, at least. Is this a shrine to Mary Blake? I don't think that I should touch anything here. No? Okay, then I'm going to continue. Where am I? What's this? An account stating that once he had taken the fort here, Edward Blake forced himself on the chieftain's daughter. Her name was Grain. Oh no. So they are the last descendant? I knew it. She bore him a son. Thus was the Blake line carried on, intertwined with the people of this place. So wait. Okay. Doesn't matter. So... he wants to kill himself as well, the son? There's no record of what happened to her after the birth. The letter P has been scrawled across the page with red ink. It seems to map the Blake lineage back as far as Edward Blake, the man who built this place and planted this family. Yeah, looks like one branch of the family has been erased. I cannot make out any names, but from this they would be cousins of the Marquess. Okay. Books? Books on Irish mythology, magic and the old ways. Sections on Tirnanock have been circled. That's the land of the eternal youth, the Irish afterlife. Scrawled across this, we will send that thing through the portal in exchange for Mary. The letter Y has been repeatedly circled in red ink. Someone is sleeping here? Has Blake been sleeping in here? Weirdo. Oh, he's going to... a safe. There could be something interesting in here. What have I found? The letter Y, the letter P. Nothing here. A simple projector with the lens cap still on, but it doesn't have any slides. Remove the lens cap. Just light. Am I missing something? Maybe something in a safe? Whoa. S-P-Y. Okay, it has something to do with the old safe. So if we go back to this... S is 16. P is 15. Y is 39. Is that the code? Let's see. I'm just going to try it out. 16. 15, 39. Yes! Pile of projector slides. And this stone with a hole carved in the center. Why would this be in a safe? The note says, these hex stones will keep us safe during the seance. Make sure Walter has one. I may take one too. Okay, so I'm just going to take it. Sure. Okay, so I'm going to add the slides here then. Ah. Stars. Is there a pattern hidden among the stars? I mean, I can make out a triangle. And adjust the dials and see if a solution will make itself clear. Shit. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, so the big stars have to be in the corner. I've seen this before in my dreams. I wonder. This is the same shape I've seen in my dreams. Let's go. How did I solve this again? No, go right. Alright. What are you hiding, Marcus? Where am I? I seem to be in an empty closet. Is it really empty? Oh. Pairs of different sized children's shoes awaiting breaking in. What the... The wall has sealed itself up. There's no going back. Alright. The nursery. Are we going to meet Master Blake? Is he going to be dead already? Somebody's coming. Ooh.
My boy, it is time. I know this is hard for you. But think of your mother. Your sacrifice will bring her back to us.
What? You're not going to sacrifice yourself, you're going to sacrifice your son?
And bring you back to me. Your chair gone. Your voice restored. You will not be dead for long. I promise.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs. They're ready for you at the Seance.
Yes, of course.
What on earth?
He's not there.
Oh, young master, you look so smart. His mother would be so proud.
She will be, yes.
What?
We had best get moving. Time, as they say, waits for no man.
The chair was empty, but both the Marquez and the housekeeper spoke as if it wasn't. Were they under another spell? Is Walter Blake even real? Oh, he must be. I've seen his portraits in the Manor.
What the heck? Tales of a Little White Rabbit and the Value of Being Kind. Can't imagine it's ever been read. It's all just children's things. The painting of Mary Blake. These meats are untouched and cold, but they are fresh, prepared earlier today. A stuffed bear that looks as though it's never had the joy of being held. Huh. That... He kinda looks like a puppet.
The young master is here, but... No. Wait. This paint is different. It's fresher. Newer. Somebody has added him to the picture and altered the mother's arms to hold him.
What?
He isn't real. He is a fabrication that the Marquez and the staff seem to believe is real. But why?
What the? Mary Blake, her expression is unhappy. What's going on? Jonathan Blake, he looks younger here and more content. There's a glint of something missing from his expression. Hunger? Sorrow? I cannot tell. Wait, what? I can form a hypothesis. Jonathan Blake intends to resurrect his wife to... oh no. Sacrifice his... his son. To resurrect his wife, but Walter Blake isn't real.
Walter Blake seems to be a shared hallucination between at least the staff and the Marquez. But the paintings of him, they are very real. He has been freshly painted in over original paintings. It's a very good forgery. I only realized when I knew to look for it.
Oh no. Coventry?
How can that be?
Images are torn from other pictures. There was a real Walter Blake who's now gone. The culprit is a skilled painter.
This level of replication, not just here but in all the portraits, suggests the culprit is an expert artist.
So it's It's Coventry?
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what in...
Walter Blake is not real. Walter Blake cannot be saved. Walter Blake is not a real boy, but some sort of mass hallucination. The ritual, it doesn't seem like anyone's going to survive. It's also my last chance to find and save Evelyn Dean. Need to get out there and stop it. So, the culprit, he is not real, so he can be eliminated. So it is him. We are protected, so how am I going to get back? Grand Seance is in a hedge maze. I lost track of time. The seance will be starting soon. I need to get out to the hedge maze and put a stop to this before it's too late. I mean, no one is going to be there anyway. Oh god. Except for... how's the fire going when it's raining? Except for Mantovani and the Blakes, I guess. So, Coventry needed him to... needed the Blake to sacrifice themselves as well.
The circle is sealed. We call now upon the spirits.
Looks like they've begun. There's an empty space here. I mean, there are several empty spaces there. It's for me, waiting for me. Shouldn't keep them waiting any longer.
To come forth, be witnessed by us, be heard by us. Age posco. Nego te recusare.
Good lord.
Oh god, what happened? Why can't I continue? Somehow my mouse was gone. We are protected. Great. Everyone else is also protected. Except for Mantovani, but she did want to die, I guess. Well, no, not want, but I'm alive, I'm okay. But Carmela, she's... and the others, I don't know. They seem to be safe. Hopefully. Yeah, right.
What are those things? Are they fake?
Yeah, okay. Oh, what's happening here? Can't go that way. So I just... what's this? The energy goes this way, but...
way. But how?
What's happening?
Speak your name to...
It wants the culprit's name. But who?
Coventry. Yes.
Welcome, Simon.
I was right. Well, I mean, I eliminated everyone else. Lever? Is he going to be there? A bed with research materials on it. Was Coventry sleeping down here before the event? Ew. What's happening?
A collection of papers, a birth certificate, and a journal.
So he faked everything?
It's the birth certificate of a Henry Blake,
No.
who seems to be the older cousin of Jonathan Blake, the actual heir to the title and lands here.
Oh no, is Coventry somehow related to him?
His father died when he was still a young lad. Rather than pass the title and lands to Henry, an attempt was made on his life by Jonathan Blake's father. Henry's mother took him and fled. She died soon after, leaving him alone in the world.
Oh, he is Henry.
All he had were his father's notes, the notes that resulted in his death. Among them, the sigil. He spent much of his life studying the occult to make sense of the sigil, and eventually much older he returned to the manor. Armed with the understanding of the ground's secrets, he had adopted the identity of Simon Coventry, a man who had also recently lost his wife. Over this he bonded with the Marquess, and used that to gain the access he needed to search the grounds. He found the chamber his father had died opening, and was able to get inside. That is where he discovered Guivenu, locked in a deep sleep. The god's dreams already coloured by the events happening around him. Coventry took advantage of this through prayer and something he calls his Shrine of Images, and Guivenu's dreams reshaped the minds of everyone around him into thinking there was a Walter Blake who's been crippled in the accident that killed his mother. Because to unlock the gate he needs Blake blood. It says here they are the last of the third Milesian bloodline. The Marquess will kill himself, thinking he both kills and frees his son. The god's dream can't force anyone to act outside of their interest. He couldn't be made to kill himself, but he could be tricked into doing it for the right reason. Then with Blake gone and the god freed, Coventry will ask for his reward, to have his youth returned. He will then take his place as the heir in the form of Walter Blake, the son with paintings, documents and mesmerized staff to vouch for him as the next in line to the title.
What the? Sigil. The sigil fell out of the pile. What a cunning little guy. Hypothesis. Simon Coventry's goal is to free Gumnu, the entity, in order to assume the role of his ancestral home. Walter Blake to inherit his ancestral home, because his real identity is ousted heir Henry Blake, in order to assume the role of his executor. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. As his So the role of Walter Blake, he wants to... Magical fabrication? Okay.
Simon Coventry is really Henry Blake, ousted heir of the Blake title and fortunes. He has returned with the intent of using magic to reclaim what was taken from him. I need to stop him.
Sure. Here lies Norman Blake, died in Church Cave in 1805 to 1836. Where it says buried as he lived alone. It's scratched over frantically. Okay. Okay, here he did paint him. Notes on the ritual are found under Miss Dean's bed. Mr. O'Finn's too. Some rough notes. O'Finn recognized me after all these years. He was only a child when I visited his camp seeking their wisdom. Even my own flesh and blood didn't know me. In hindsight, I was probably memorable enough where the outsider coming to ask if they're God. Shouldn't have panicked and attacked him, though. That was risky. Yeah, but what if he outed me? Thankfully, I played in those catacombs as a lad and know all their secrets. My back is in agony to die for it. I have taken most of a bottle to ease the pain. But tonight, back troubles will be a future problem. This time I will care better for my joints. Okay. Okay, let's open it. All right. Open. Okay. Where am I now? Cemetery? The church? We have to go inside? There's more of them. They're closing in on the church. Okay, so I guess I have to go in. Wait. The Reverend has been murdered. What the? They are inside the church. There's nowhere left to go. Well. What is this? That's Gomnu? Mr. Coventry? Coventry, Henry Blake. He's praying to the entity. To the smithing god Gomnu.
It's Mr. O'Finn. He seems to still be alive. I can't see a way to open this and get him out. Misty, I need to find a way to get her out while she's still alive.
How long has she been in there? No, no, no.
No, Walter.
Let's just get him out.
No tears now. Not long to go. Mummy will be home soon. Thanks to you. A big, brave boy. This will only hurt a moment. Then Daddy will talk with the floating man and bring you and her back. That we'll all be together again. One big happy What are you doing here? I won't let you stop this.
At least he's trying to listen. Here. So what am I supposed to do? Hypothesis? You cannot save your family. You've been tricked by Henry Blake so he can take over your ancestral home.
Fool. But I would have all I could ever... Who was restraining me?
He believed me.
Where is my son?
Oh, he's out of his illusion.
Where is my boy? He should be here, shouldn't he? I thought... No. I didn't. They were not my thoughts. Not at all. They were put there. There is no Walter. Just a cruel illusion. Oh, my boy, taken from me. And Mary, my Mary, she is truly gone.
So I guess in the portrait, Mary looked kinda not satisfied because she didn't have a child? Maybe?
Who would make a man think such things? Have such hope? You're right. I have been fooled. By a relation I did not even know existed. Fooled by the only real flesh and blood that I have.
Oh god. Oh god, calm down.
Get off me, you fool!
How could you do this to me? You gave me hope. You gave me a son. Only to take them from me?
Some lucidity, is it? I am only doing to you what your grandfather did to me. I should have been the Marquess of Doon. And I will be. Islam, Jonathan. You will be nothing!
Oh god, don't both die. Oh no. Well, shit. The Marcus could not be saved. Marcus Blake was determined to resurrect his wife at any cost, but he had been tricked into nearly sacrificing himself by the ousted heir Henry Blake, posing as Simon Coventry. Oh well, I guess they're both dead now. What's this? A war?
The Tuatha Dé Danann and the Milesians faced off for the final time at the Battle of Tal'Teu. After much death, a truce was called. They agreed to halve the land between them. However, the Milesians tricked the gods by claiming the top half, so the Tuatha Dé Danann went below ground through this here portal. Weavna stayed behind to build a lock for the portal that could only be opened again by him and the three Milesian leaders, using their blood. Once the portal was closed, he fell into a deep slumber, from which his dreams inspired those who lived here for millennia. Until war came to the land once again.
Blake?
Oliver Cromwell.
No.
And his forces arrived,
Oh, yes.
led in this region by Edward Blake.
Yes, no, yes, no.
They killed those living here, the people Guivna had formed a bond with over the generations.
Uh-oh.
Their blood seeped into this chamber and tainted his dreams. He felt alone and scared. He feels alone and scared still.
Oh, what to do?
Wants to go home to his people.
These dials, they seem to be a kind of control panel. I should be able to arrange them in such a way that allow me to perform a sigil here. But what sigil? Open, close, release. That's the one from the father, and those are from Evelyn D. Isn't it supposed to be closed? Right? Closing it means... I'm just going to take the closing. How to do this? I need... this one? This... I can change this. Check. This should be the right one. So, where do I start? In the middle? Oh god. Oh shit. No. Oh god. No, that doesn't help. Aha! Finally. Alright, what's happening now? I closed it. Is he going to die? Did I do the wrong thing? Uh-oh. But I did close the portal, so no more phase and... shut it down, close the portal. That's good, right? Am I going... oh no, he's awake! How did that happen? I was about to say, am I going to carry them both out? Mystery solved, the ritual. I have stopped the ritual. The fireman.
So,
Oh, she's alive.
this is where the man who saved my life spends his time.
You'll join me.
Yes. I think at the very least, I owe you a drink.
And everyone else is alive
Freed from
too.
the vase's curse, Miss Hisham became obsessed with seeking out other cursed items hidden across the globe.
Oh,
Miss
everyone is saying.
Montevani's family were devastated with the news of her death, but at least her last wish had been carried out, and they were set for many comfortable years. Mr. O'Mara's angel led him deep into the unknown parts of the world. I never learned in search of what. With the curse lifted, Miss Quinn was free to raise her siblings in safety. She supported them only by her earnings as a poet.
Cute.
Mrs. Darcy disposed of her husband's ghost on her route home. She later turned the events of the manor into the acclaimed horror novel, Eldritch House.
Eldritch House, okay. I mean, it's a good story.
Mr. Hunter left the manor and spent his remaining years breeding champion horses for the MacLeod family. Mr. Doyle left Ireland to see the world.
Nice of him. He did it.
Free from his obligation, Mr. Dupre returned to New Orleans.
What about Father
With a newly
Sid?
opened mind, Mrs. Joyce accompanied him to the New World. Mr. Toussaint shared his account of the Seance with his societal fellows, after which it was agreed he should spearhead a new department of supernatural investigations. He also published a paper, thoroughly correcting every element that Mrs. Darcy had embellished in her novel.
It's a novel,
Miss
come
Callahan
on.
finally retired and passed the role of Dree on the Dr. Callahan. Mrs. Erickson destroyed all remnants of her magical persona and started a new life away from all things supernatural.
Good for her. Who's left?
With her family lands returned to her, along with the Quinn fortune, Miss Barbosa began a new life in Ireland.
Alright. Barbosa.
Mrs. Lamb and
those
Miss
two.
MacLeod retired to a cottage outside London. They never attended another mystical event. Mr. O'Finn went deep into the forest and was never seen again.
Well, one lineage.
Miss Murphy continued the
Gone.
studies she began under Miss Dean and used that power to create a better life for herself. With Miss Callahan's help, she was able to reunite with her daughter.
Aww.
Father Synod retired and spent his last few years exploring the forests of Ireland with his hound, Seamus.
Oh, really? His dog is named after Seamus? How nice of him to retire.
Mr. Skerritt established the Skerritt Foundation, which set up schools and hospitals for the underprivileged. He is thought of fondly by those he helped.
Wait, he has a statue. His wish came true.
Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor. He turned it into a refuge for lost souls. He kept the name Blake Manor.
Oh, but the Blake families died out, I guess. Detective Ward saved 21 out of 21 people. 36 out of 37 mysteries solved. Wait, which one did I not solve? Wait, what? Oh god. So it's the end. We got a nice ending, I guess. I do wonder what happens if I use the release and the open sigil, but yeah, I guess I can just look that up. But yeah, it's a very great game actually. Pretty nice mysteries, and what I liked personally is that I had enough time to go through everything. Because usually in these type of games, like, you have one specific path you have to go through to really get all of the mysteries. Well, I mean, I didn't solve all of them. Apparently, one is missing. But yeah, I had enough time to go through all the people and solve their mysteries and form all hypotheses. So that's what I found great, because I'm usually not good at time management, because I want to go through everything and see everything. So that was nice. I can imagine that some people don't like that, but not for me. So I think I really liked the game. The atmosphere was really kind of creepy. The art style is super unique. I think I've never really seen something similar. It's kind of creepy and kind of, I mean, the music also did much of it, but really creepy and kind of, it reminded me of comics, maybe, the style, but maybe it's just because of the cutscenes that are like kind of like a comic style, so maybe just because of that it reminded me of it. But yeah, that's it for this game. I hope you had fun. I at least had fun solving all the mysteries, and I'll see you in the next one, which I still don't know what I will do, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.